This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Of course, it is do or die for Bulgaria in these ECIs, and I think that's why this Gibraltar side are still going very much full strength. Now, they've got to remember that the ECI trophies, they're heavy, by the way, from Local Lifestyle, so you've got to maybe think about that one if you're going to take them back in your luggage. Here we go, first ball then of this third game of the day, match 8, and we're going to start with a dot ball. And, he will. This one up over the top. Well, unfortunately, this is going to go all the way. So not the best of finishes from Ali.
To have the upper hand all the way through this. So we'll be looked to play aggressively in that one. Well, it could have gone anywhere, really. It's not bad areas from Yusuf. Maybe he can tighten up. Up in the air. Adios, pelota. Gear. Shakala gear. Well, anybody for shot put or the hammer or the discus? Well, if there is, while you're at it, can we have a ball back, please? Well, that's another one. Goes again, and he'll get another. Seis carreras más. Balle. Ginna sona. Shaka lagia. This one might just be on the edge of the fence. Just to your right there, Chris. Hit hard. Lakov. No mistakes. Takes the catch. He's been outstanding. Chris BUL will go, and Daniel Ali gets the wicket. And once again, wow, Chris BUL going for 20. I'd love somebody to have a look back and see how many times he's got out. World Mountain Day. That one gets nicely played away. Oh, that's just timed to perfection. And, well, they're giving Packard a chance here. They've got a number of options that they could go with. Well, CP, Charles Packard comes out. Hit firmly. Well, this one is coming towards us and gets away from me. Down the hill it goes. And I always like to put some mint leaves if available in it. Launched, gone, 6 runs. Adios, pelota. Watch out. Anybody that's walking by, as that one is going to, well, probably stay just on the, in between the athletics field. So, ball to go before the players will take on some drinks. And Louis Bruce goes up and away again. Balle. Brrrr. Shaka Lugia. Well, that's the second. 2 in 2. That's well hit. It's going to be a good start, but can't stop it. And he's already gone over the rope. And in fact, here, so as soon as this touches Daniel Ali, that's going to be 4 runs. So, Oscar Duff. In the air, hit nice and straight, and I think that one goes all the way. I think very, very close. But I think it's 6, but I think you need to check it. Packard. And, oh, that is humongous. That is a monster shot. It's gone a long way, a little bit too short from Oscar Duff. And that is being blasted. Peanut butter flavoured gin, I think Elix is telling me, another nice shot. So as I was fearing, coming on at a time when 2 batters are looking to be very destructive, both of them have found the boundary rope. It's hit well. And this one, well, this goes through under the table. That's been absolutely walloped. And this is more, it's a very good shot. Just slightly short, not that short, but how quickly Louis Bruce gets onto this, better. And that is a scare as he goes for another one. And I think this is going to get over Demo as well. It will. 6 more to Bruce, who's taking on a very good and experienced bowler here, Chris Lakov, but gone. Tries to get funky, does Chris Packard. Well, sometimes, well, getting a little bit too cocky means it could end up badly. He wanted to play a little bit of sexy cricket, but he didn't have the right equipment for sexy cricket. He's going to have to go. It's really been tested during this series as Prakash. That's a little bit too short, and that's been hammered. The power that Ken Roy Nesta gets into this shot is quite extraordinary. It's hardly any pace on the ball. Few people saying back to Italy, so pizza time. Well, at the moment is quattro mas for Nesta, not a good ball there from Mishra. Not a good way to end the over. It goes down the leg side, gets worked away for 4. 13 will come off that, and I don't like, as that one's played away pretty straight, but it should be stopped. I don't like, oh no, that's gone wrong for Daniel Ali. And the worst thing about this is he's got backup behind him from Oscar Duff, but Daniel Ali, he sort of diverts this. Launches into that. Now is he going to get his 50? It's going to be taken. It's going to be taken. So the short ball from Lakov gets his second wicket, and Louis Bruce will miss out. He was eyeing up 3 consecutive half centuries, but he's going to fall short on 44. But once again, though, it has been a very good knock. Prakash puts it up there. Should be taken. The wicketkeeper comes, stops, but doesn't put the fielder off. Nicely held. Well done to Ivalo. Ivalo comes across, and Katsatsky takes the catch, and Prakash Mishra gets another wicket as Hillman will go. So putting the squeeze on at the end. Hits it hard. They'll run 1. They'll have to come back for 2. It's a great throw, and it should be out. It will be out. And would you believe it, they will finish on the same score as they did yesterday, 126, and the same number of wickets. It'll be 5 wickets down. So
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the wonderful Vasilevsky Academy ground here as we near the end of our Bulgarian stay. Missed out the first game, but he's here in the second. Let's get things underway. This one is lofted up in the air over the top. This is probably going to be a boundary to start, and it will be a 1 bounce 4 to get us underway. Lakov goes over the top on the onside. Short, pulled firmly, nobody there. That's going to be 4. As Ghazi just struggling a little bit with the rhythm here. Maybe a bit of rust after sitting out the 1 this morning. Of course, that was in one of their last meetings. Outswinging delivery, and this one up in the air. I think this might go all the way, in fact. I think this is 6 runs. It is. Tizer wants to have a look, but I think this has gone all the way. And again, swatted down to Bruce, who, oh dear, well, not good enough. That's unfortunate. He just wasn't really too sure on whether or not to go long barrier or attack it. And to be honest, on this outfield, and again, this time over Bruce's head. That's going to be 6 runs. Glorious shot from Daniel Ali. And finally, something's clicked in this Bulgarian side. They realised Demo at the top was hampering their. All of a sudden, eyes are watching sort of the likes of the long jump and pole vaulting, for example. Shot up in the air, 6 runs, gloriously played into the dugouts. Watch out, there certainly is a grizzly about, and Daniel Ali, what a move to bring him up. Goes wider and might have got a wicket here. No, Ferrari just gets over him. It's going to trickle over the rope again. So Daniel Ali, he's going for it, isn't he? Up in the air again. It's probably going to get away from him. Oh, no, it's not. Well, there you go. Kieran Ferrari, take a bow. That is superb. He's still running. Is he going to put the brakes on? No, not yet. That's a great catch. Just gets over him, and I thought it was just going to run away from him. Pulled into the onside. That's too short. Don't bowl there to Manan Bashir. He did this against Serbia, and he'll do it here. That's a lovely shot. What a way to get off the mark. 6 runs. It's a question of can they for Bulgaria. They've been close at times. Lofted. Not got near it. Chance. Oh, Horrocks puts it down. And another one goes, but could be a chance here at the non-strikers. He's going to be gone by a long way. Tizer almost gets wiped out, but it's going to be a tactical drop potentially from Horrocks. But that's disappointing. Bashir gets called through for a second. They always say you never run on a misfield. And Bashir will go, run out at the non-strikers. Nice shot. Hit firmly over the top of the offside. That'll be 4. So Ahmed El, strong wrist indeed, and gets this one away. Outside edge and gone. So 4 and out for Ahmed El. And well, he's not He's not waiting around. Why is it? Yeah, Ivan then turns around and says, yeah, you are gone. Looking at Tyser. Tyser saying, what are you looking at me for? As Horrocks will get a wicket. Good catch from Piles as well. That's a really good bit of work from Pile behind the stumps. Here is Bruce. Up in the air. Bit of work to do. Not going to get there. That's 4. It's a great effort from Whelan. It's a great last-ditch effort from Whelan, to be fair. Hasn't had a boundary in a long old time. Well, he's going to get one here, but that's just a fortune favours the Braves. 6 runs, so there's the point for Bulgaria. They do get a point out of it. But, well, point or no point, it makes no difference. Very much just a 1% chance. Well, this is hit firmly. Hang on a second. Never mind. Oh, let's just check this. I think he's okay, but there's a very close moment where the foot is close to the rope. I think he's okay, but just got to double check to be sure. You never know. Let's see. It's that foot here. We just keep on going. Just this bit. Next one. No, he's okay. There's grass between the foot and the rope. So good catch from Horrocks. Gowsey picks up a wicket. And that'll be the end of Demo. And that probably is the game. 100. Shot, 4 more. That's a nice pickup from Jose. Little highlight for him. But, of course, the work not being done by the top order. So that's why it's going to be a win for Gibraltar here. And again, well struck. This is probably going to be 6. It is. Gloriously played from Jose. We didn't really see too much of him with the bat for the Academic Sofia side in the ECS. But a nice couple of personal highlights to finish off Bulgaria's international series. Yeah, that's right. Hold the pose, Jose. Rightfully so. Very good from Huzzy indeed. Off the pads. And they'll get a leg by. But it'll be a 17-run victory for Gibraltar. And it's a very, very comfortable one at that as well. Credit to them. They did the hard work, and that does confirm Gibraltar will be the winners of the European Cricket Internationals.